Hi Soapies, Sherry here from a Misty Dimness AMD soap, and today I am making a lilac coconut milk soap. This one I made last year and it pre-sold before I could even get the listing into the store, so I think I'm going to do it again for just a springtime scent. And here I have my master batch oils already in my pot, and it's a little chilly in my soap lab today, so I did microwave my master batch oils for about a minute just to loosen them up because they were really thick. And then to this we are going to add 5 ounces of coconut milk, and I use this brand of coconut milk that I get at the dollar store. Okay. I'm gonna give this just a quick stir with the spatula. Whoops. And I'm having one of those days where I am just kind of super sloppy. Man, I tell you, just setting up to make soap, I was kind of questioning if I shouldn't be around anything at all. Maybe I should just sit on the couch today. So this is my lime water, and it is a 50-50 lye to water solution. And then I did add just pretty close to 2 ounces of water to this. And that gets me, combined with the coconut milk that I've already added to my oils, that puts me at about 28% lye solution. And I do have kaolin clay and salt in my lye solution, so it's going to be a little chunky. I don't think there's quite enough water in there to properly disperse the kaolin clay and the kaolin clay and dissolve the salt. I'm having troubles doing 2 things at once again. So I'm going to go ahead and stick blend this without any fragrance or color, because I'll show you what I'm doing with it in just a moment. So I'll bring you back after the zhuzh. So here's our soap batter at a light emulsion. It's not quite at trace yet, which is just fine for what I need to do. So what I have here is my 2-pound loaf mold that my husband made. So it's 3.5 inches across, just in case you're curious what these dimensions are. And here I have placed I believe they're called fondant impression mats. I found this one at Hobby Lobby in the cake aisle, and it was just a bit too narrow to completely fill my mold, but it was a little too long for my mold, so I went ahead and took the extra that I cut off to fit the length and filled in pieces here on the width. And I do have some kind of gaps there, but this was as close as I could get it, so we'll kind of see if that works. If it does, I'll probably wind up taking some packing tape and taping all these pieces together so I don't have to fiddle with all these loose pieces. But what we're going to do, and this is the first time I have done this with this type of mat. I've always had an impression mat that on the soap, it leaves the marks into the soap. This one, because of the way the impression mat is made, it's going to actually leave marks into the soap, or I'm sorry, out of the soap. And so I have never used this mat before, or this style of mat. So I'm trying this for the first time. And because my soap batter cures pretty white if I leave it uncolored, I'm just going to go ahead and do this with my uncolored soap batter. And let me see if I can get you guys where, there we go. I'm going, I know there must be a way you guys can see this. And so I'm just putting a little dabble of soap batter and just kind of smudging it around. And surprisingly, it is a little bit easier than I thought it would be, probably because my batter is very, very loose right now. So I'm going to keep doing this until I get it all the way filled up. I'll bring you back after I have it filled up and kind of, what I'll have to do is I'll have to wipe off these spots where there's not going to be any white soap. Alright, so here it is all done. That wasn't nearly the pain in the butt I thought it was going to be. The last time I made this lilac soap, it was just a solid purple. I did not do anything with it. I didn't do any kind of design with it. I think I might have just done a little kind of impression design with the, what am I trying to say? The bamboo skewer. Okay, so we are thickening up quite a bit, which happens with coconut milk soap, and it's probably going to move a little bit faster once I get this fragrance oil in here, which, by the way, I'm using Crafter's Choice True Lilac, which I love. It's the first lilac I ever bought, and it is the only lilac I have ever bought, and it is just fantastic. There's 2 of that, and then we're going to go ahead and maybe if I can get that open. There we go. And then the color that we're using is Lavender Mica from Micas and More. And I will leave links for these down in the description box. So I'm going to get these all mixed up, and I'll bring you back after I've got that done. Right, so here it is all mixed up. I grabbed the whisk because the spoon, the spatula to mix it up with just wasn't working very well. So it's all mixed up. So the next step is going to be to pour it in our mold. So here's our mold with our uncolored batter sitting there, and I shouldn't have to take too much care to pour this. And I'm hoping that even though this is quite thick, I will be able to level it out enough that it will have a nice flat, because what's the top in the mold will be the bottom of the soap, because that impression matte piece, and I'm totally blocking you guys, that impression matte piece will become the top of our soap. Oh yeah, I think we'll be good. And my mold looks a little fuller because of that impression mat. That's probably a 1/4 inch or 1/8 of an inch. I'm not very good at judging sizes of things. So anyways, we'll kind of get this smoothed out. That's all she wrote today. It's a pretty easy soap. And you know what? If I would just stop fiddling with it, it would probably be fine. I'm going to give this a bang, see if I can get these ridges. Just may have to accept the fact that there is soap left in the bowl. And I will give this a quick tap, spray it with some isopropyl rubbing alcohol. I don't have problems with coconut milk overheating, so I am just going to cover this one and yeah, we'll cover it up with a box and a towel and let it sit for probably 12 to 15 hours or so, and I'll bring you guys back in the next video for the cut. Thanks for watching. If you like watching me make soap, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video channel. And if you're interested in purchasing soaps, you can find them at amdsoap.com. You can see anything I'm working on Instagram at Soapies and Sparkies. And you can also join my Facebook group at Soapies and Sparkies. I don't really do too much other than advertise what's on the store and where I'm going to be and stuff like that. But I'll also be sharing blog posts that go along with the videos and whatnot there. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Stay soapy.